Now we should add frames between our keyframes. Totally, we need 1, 2, 3 additional frames between our 4 keyframes. To do that, I select all of these with double tap and drag. Pay attention to don't leave your pen after the second tap. Double tap and drag. Here is an option, just let me tell its exact name from here. By tapping on Create Between Structure, you can add a frame between 2 frames that you have selected. Check this out. When I tap on this icon, it adds an empty frame between each of my selected frames. The point is you have drawn the previous and next frames. I turn on the onion skin and the only thing remains is to draw the between frames. Our character leg is here. In next frame, it should be on the other side. Check the circle. Let me just make it a little bigger and start my drawing. Let's have a small gap to talk about something. We have 2 ways to continue our animate process. First is to draw keyframes first and then continue the animate based on your creativity, not the reference. Second way is to continue based on reference again. That is what we want to do. For example, now this foot is in this pose. It is back. Just let's put the character reference on the exact frame, this one. And now check 2 frames after this. Here is what we have to draw between our frames. The body is a little upper. And just check how much the foot is moving. Pay attention to toe. Toe is not moving a lot. It still sticks to position. Foot starts to bend from stretch pose to bending. That means I should draw this foot in its previous contact stage. Like this. A little bit up and bend it like this. Exactly based on the inspiration that we got from the reference. See how the leg is moving now. Turn off onion skin to see the movement better. We need another in between here that we'll add later. Now let's check how far this foot moved. Again, turn on the onion skin. Now it is obvious that it is about 90 degrees. See that this foot is straight. So I'll draw like the reference. Straight and a little forward. Turn off onion skin and now we can see. Walking cycle is getting smoother and smoother. I'll do the same with the next frames. The character's leg is going up. We have drawn that. And it is going to be like this. The circle, as our body, is going a little down. I draw it here. And that leg in behind, which is about 90 degrees, is going back to reach this form. A little back, like this. Forward leg is bending this way. Let's check if it's good or not. We can see that the cycle is smoother now. What is next frame from this pose? Here. We have drawn previous frames and now we want this one. We have drawn these 2 poses and one is remaining here. The middle one. Body is going up a little bit. I switch between frames multiple times to see how the movement is exactly. The leg, which is forward, is going to be straight. Like this. And the back leg is going to move forward. So we need to bend it a little. And the foot is completely off the ground. I just erase this part. Check the reference again to copy the feeling of the movement. Let's check the whole movement again. Hold down all frames and play. See? The movement is a little smoother. Keep this in mind that I set frame rate to 5 for now because I have a few frames. If I set them to 12 now, it will be fast. The character will walk like this but at high speed. But I want to see the frames for a longer time, so I did that. Now I'll add some more in between for my frames. The video speed will be increased, so we'll be sure that it is not boring for you. Let's see how this is after inserting more betweens. Select all frames again, and now we set frame rate to 10. Double check all layers to be right in duration. See? Need to expose one more frame. I change the FPS to 12 and see how it is walking now. I see this foot is placing on ground with a high delay. That means it has 1 or 2 additional frames. Let's delete these to see if the feeling is better. Let's play again to check. Pay attention to this small point. I saw a small gap here and this is a problem. It is a loop problem. We have to fix it. To have a loop, at the end we want to reach the first frame, right? So make a duplicate of the first frame and put it at the end. Not exactly the end. Make a gap frame before that. So now with onion skin we can see what is missing in our loop. I just make a between here. So after that I'll delete the duplicated first frame and make a loop replay. Now let's play and see if the problem is solved. everything is fine.